Hello, this is a quick overview of the SONICAKE Matribox 2 multi-effects processor unit. The unit itself is relatively simple to operate, and it came with this literally one-page user manual. The rest of it is available online if you need to download and take a look at how this thing needs to be operated. But if you are familiar with a guitar single chain, I think you will find this to be extremely easy to operate. Out of the box, it's got a ton of different patches and presets available. I really like 1A, just straight out of the box, good metal lead tone. Turn up the volume a little Got all the classics in here. 60s overdrive, cries. I also like this plexi leads. It also has a ton of different acoustic simulations as well as bass tones available as well. Found in 19C. Well, before we got there, we just scrambled in some trash metal here. Not bad. And on the 19C, I stumbled onto this beautiful acoustic emulation as well. Try and focus on the screen a little bit more. And obviously when you come to levels and patches around 34, basically there are 66 main banks, and each bank there are 3 different presets. You can navigate them through the foot buttons here, or as I do, if you want to go through them faster, you can use this parameter knob over here. After 33, you come to empty presets where you can create your own, and I just played around with it a little bit myself just to see how easy it is to do this, and I would like to showcase the same for you as well. So you can come in and click on these buttons to enable each of these, FX1, FX2, amp, noise reduction, cab, EQ, modulation, delay, and reverb. So you come here, let's bring in a compression here. Gotta turn it on. For each different box you select, the menu here changes, so the function of these knobs changes accordingly as well. So here this is sustain and volume, but if I were to go to like a different compression, that could potentially change. Now this is a E-boost, so you got gain, 3 dB, and brightness setting. This is a M-boost, so there's just gain on it. So depending on what kind of compression you're using. Now I have a threshold, the ratio, and volume. So let me bring ratio to 50% and threshold to 25%. And see what it sounds like. The second box, let's put in a just good old screamer. Let's turn that on. I like to zero the gain, the classic boost technique here, zero the gain and max the volume here. And I'll keep the tone at 50%, just to see where that gets us. Without anything else here, this is a pretty good tone. Let's put on an amp. Okay, See, ton of options here, obviously. I am partial to like a Soldano lead. Okay, let's go with that. Could use more gain. Good for now. Getting a little bit of a noise, it's expected, so let's turn on the noise gate here. Don't know the difference. Okay, this one is a little bit more settings. Gate 1 only has a threshold. If you want the simple version, I think gate 1 is plenty of enough. I'll just bring it up, turn it on. Okay. Okay, 36 seems to be the sweet spot where they're hissing this in. Let's put on a cab on this, because without a cab it's sounding nasty. Let's turn on the cab. I think there should be a Soldano cab here available as well. Let's go with that matching cab setup. Okay, here's a full Soldano 4x12. Alright, that sounds wonderful. Let's put on an EQ. I want to boost the mids a little bit. A bunch of EQs here. I'll go with the guitar EQ2. Turn it on. Different presets. Okay, different bands. EQ2, I'm gonna pick that kilohertz. 1 kilohertz. Cut out the bass a little bit. Alright. Modulation. We got a bunch of flanger, phase, vibratos. Let's do a little phaser. This video overly long, but in a similar way you can add different delay settings as well as reverb settings. You know, I'll just turn on whatever's on the first one so you can hear what it sounds So this was a quick overview. Like I said, this box has a ton of different options. There's global settings, drum machine built in. Considering all those options and bells and whistles, it was relatively easy to figure it out. Within 15 minutes or 20 minutes, I was able to start creating my own presets here. But out of the box available presets also sound pretty good. If I had to be picky about anything, one thing that I am not a huge fan of is lack of a power button. So in order to power off this unit, I think my only option is to unplug the power supply. So I just wish there was any, small button available just to turn it off rather than plugging this in and out. And if there is a such setting over here that I'm not aware of, please correct me and let me know. But it wasn't anywhere that was readily, easily available to me. Okay, well, I apologize for the long overview. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.
Tuna. Drums. Looper. Voices. Volume.
Let me just play the sequencer. So here's the SH-101 playing. This is with no processing being done at all. Let's switch. Nice.
Lại đi phá hỏng lại Appleคือแรกเลย